And the ISR AIC Season 3 Championship is underway. Stephen Paul's going to go in. And oh my god, no! No! Big accident! Charles LeBee over the back.
A lot of changes here announced today coming to ISR AIC, one of them which will be the ISR team themselves, who will be officially known as Team Black Diamond Esports starting next season and beyond. And with this announced as well, Christopher Pedersen will be leaving Nemesis Online Racing League and will be joining Team Black Diamond Esports starting in Season 4. Christopher Pedersen, the second place driver, who is behind future teammate Toby Byrne in the standings so far. A lot of things are going to be probably looking for that one to be a one heck of a show. Now, a team that's had an amazing comeback season is GTFG. Stephen Paul has a win this season. He currently sits third in the standings. They would have had a 1-2 at Taruma, but Charles LeBee kind of ruined that for them. Got a bit ambitious going into the chicane, ruined both of the races and possibly his relationship with GTFG. Not a lot was said after the race, and so it is unclear what their plans could hold for Charles LeBee if this leads up to a future punishment for the driver here. Now, if he gets released, who knows where he could end up, but with him being the oldest driver on the AIC grid, if he is released, he could also retire from AIC and all.
Ironbury Racing are set to remain with their Season 3 lineup, with Colin McAllister re-signing with the Scottish Drinks Company earlier this year. An official announcement of Gareth Lennon's seat has not been made, however we are expecting something to be made in the next few days. This will mean that they've kept their lineup and will be looking to move forward and develop with their drivers.
Earlier this week, WSR Mercedes announced that they would retain both drivers from their Season 3 campaign in the form of race winners Zach Swader and Joshua Wood. Wood being given a second chance by the American team after failing to build on his Season 2 success. The team also announced their plans to run a Jules Bianchi tribute livery for Season 4. Force Fizzy are set to remain with their driver lineup consisting of Season 1 champion Nut Martinson and podium taker Evan Imre. This comes as both drivers enter the final season of their 2-season deals with the team, pending renewal. Force Fizzy have recently started to find their form again after an abysmal Season 2, and rumours of a possible Team AOR takeover have been mentioned. No official word yet though from the boys in black and yellow.
Now, one team that hasn't had much of their say going on for their plans for Season 4, and that is Nebius JSR. Now, Tom Spencer currently sits 5th in the standings here. He's got a little bit of time to make up here, but not a lot here, so who knows what could happen about his plans for the rest of the season to try to get up to where he wants to be. But in the team standings, Nebius JSR has been nowhere to be found, with Jonathan Carrero being down 17, kind of holding the team back, and that's kind of shown. Now, there's two things that could happen with the team. One, Carrero gets dropped, and they look for a driver to replace him, or the team gets disbanded, and Tom Spencer ends up at Northern Lights Racing, who he is, in fact, their Gran Turismo sport driver, but not anything has been said for the Nebius JSR Season 4 plans, so we'll just have to wait and see what goes on for their plans.
NORL are a talking point for next season, with the already announced Season 1 and 2 competitor Valerio Campagnari rejoining the ranks for the team. However, it's widely speculated that Kevin Jacobs' seat is also under pressure. The American's been failing to impress since his graduation from ART to the NOR team, and this has left him in hot water. We're expecting an announcement in the coming weeks. However, if Kevin does get the seat again, he will be under close scrutiny from those around him.
Team EQU quickly became the tail of the transfer market during the weeks leading up to Round 6 in Spa. The team had been very vocal on letting one of their drivers go to promote a new rookie for Season 4. To everybody's surprise, the team elected to drop now race winner Danny Diaz. Danny put on the performance of his life and was quickly the attention of multiple teams. EQU have since yet to announce his replacement, but inside sources claim that rookie Juan Navarro will take the reins alongside Chester Jackson. Reigning champions Northern Lights Racing have found themselves with it all to do as we go over the midway point of Season 3. The Scottish esports team struggled to gain momentum early on, but Nico Foggy recently began to find his feet. Much to the likely disappointment of NLR, Foggy is set to leave NLR at the end of the season due to a real-life transfer. It is yet to be confirmed, but it is said that rookie James Underhill will be brought in to replace him, effectively ending the Callum Spencer and Taylor Lane transfer rumours.
ART are up next on the list, with Douglas Anderson confirming that he has re-signed with his team. The British outfit, however, has said that they are not happy with Taylor Lane's performances when compared to his teammate, and this has meant that the British team has been forced to test the waters of the transfer market. The breaking news, of course, being from earlier this week that Danny Diaz has signed for the team on a 2-year deal, with insider sources that he's set to be the outfit's #1 driver. This could, of course, brew some internal tensions between himself and Douglas, but I'm sure we'll see how this escalates on track.
And finally, we round off with an unconfirmed team. Said team is yet to officially announce their entry into Season 4, but they bring us back to 22 cars on the grid. ISR sources claim that Season 2 champion Josh Martin will return to lead the new entry alongside current Northern Lights racing driver Nicole Foggy. Thank you ever so much for watching. Stay tuned to the ISR social media channels on Twitter at ISR Online, and we'll catch you for round 7 in Monza, and we'll see just how more this transfer market can develop.